Hi, I'm Dr. Nicole Jordan at George Washington University. I'm an audiologist here, and today we're going to talk a little bit about the Roger On microphone. Here's the Roger On microphone. The Roger On microphone is great in so many instances where you have a small group of people talking or a single person talking, or maybe multiple people talking and you need to focus in on certain voices over others. The nice thing about the Roger microphone, any Roger microphone, is that it's compatible with the Roger neck loop, which we also have here today. It's also compatible with any Phonak hearing aids that might have installed receivers. To use the Roger On microphone, the first thing you need to do is make sure it's fully charged. It uses a USB-C to fully charge as such. It takes about 2 hours to fully charge, and once it's fully charged, it has 8 to 10 hours of use, which is more than enough for any GW event. To turn the Roger on, you're going to just select that little button there so that it shows green. This will show you the Roger and show you that it's on. Once it's on, it can be used for many different purposes. The first one is it can be set on a table and it'll automatically go into surround sound mode. This is great for up to 8 to 10 speakers that are maybe around a smaller table, potentially maybe small group projects. The other mode that it has is the wearer mode or the lecturer mode, where one person can wear this, talk into the Roger microphone, and then have that sound go to whoever's wearing the Roger neck loop. This can be clipped to a person's shirt, or it can be worn as a lanyard. Finally, the last mode that the Roger On has is a pointer mode. This allows a person to use the Roger On microphone and point to someone they want to hear. When doing this, the Roger On creates a high beam microphone focus towards that person's face, so that if I'm pointing to my left, the Roger On microphone will focus on the person this direction to my left so that I can successfully hear them better over potential other background noise. Roger On will do this all automatically. The other option, if you want to switch modes, is to use this middle button that will cycle through the modes. If I press it, you will see a locking mechanism right there. That locking mechanism tells me that this is locked onto surround sound mode. This means that for it to work successfully, it should be placed on the table. When using it on a table, make sure that it's away from any other loud noises on the table, like typing keyboards. If you want to make sure that it's focused on people's faces, I recommend taking a glass, for instance, turning the glass upside down and placing this on top of the glass so it's more at level with people's faces. I can also press the button again to go into a different mode. You can see it's locked now into that pointer mode, where I can use it to point at certain people to hear. When using this mode, that high beam focus is really successful in focusing in on voices. But keep in mind, this does have limits. If someone's outside of maybe a 5 to 6 foot range, it might not do a good job picking up on their voice. So proximity does matter. I'm going to press this button one more time, and you can see it's locked on presenter mode. So if someone, a presenter or a speaker perhaps, is wearing this, their voice will get picked up and again sent to that loop. If I want to unlock the device, I'm going to again press this button. And now that lets the Roger microphone know that it's going to use the measurement inside of it to determine what mode to go in. That means the orientation of the microphone in space is what determines what mode it's in, rather than your physical use of the button to change modes and lock it into that mode. So pressing the button will cycle through those modes until you're back to that automatic mode. Like all Roger microphones, this has the ability to pair to the Roger neck loop. You're going to pair to the Roger neck loop using this button here on the back of the microphone. Once the Roger neck loop is on and fully charged, and your Roger On is on and fully charged, you can connect. When pressing that button, you're going to see a check mark on both of those screens. indicating that it did in fact successfully pair. Once you're ready to use your Roger on, whoever's listening will simply place the Roger neck loop around their neck, make sure they have the necessary auxiliary cord to listen via a headset, or again, if they're wearing hearing aids, cochlear implants, or bone anchor hearing devices that have a telecoil program, they can use that telecoil program as well. Or if they have phonak hearing aids that have receivers, they can also automatically pair. Once you're ready to listen and your headset is plugged in, you're good to go. You just need to decide on the mode you're going to use and set the microphone up accordingly to that mode. Thank you.